What's good, what's good, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Caesar. We back at it again. As you can see, your boy is in here just getting it in. I'm always working out. Been a minute, some personal stuff, you know what I'm saying? But I want to get into this, bro. You seen the picture? You seen the, come on. You can tell me and see the thumbnail, man. Like, our boy's in shape, man. What I noticed with Tank, when he's focused and zoomed in, he's unstoppable. But for some reason, I don't know if anybody's paying attention. Normally, he'll usually do back and forth and do a whole bunch of stuff with, just to keep things spicy and going. I think he's taking this fight more serious than any of his other fighters. More serious than any other fight he's ever fought. For the simple fact that Frank Martin is not a slouch, and Tank knows that. He's the, since everybody keeps saying he never fought a black fighter, which he actually did. If anybody pays attention, he actually did. So if we talking about black fighter, he's really probably the only one who's fought a black fighter, because Devin Haney, Regis Prograis is half. He's mixed. He's not fully black. And we all know Devin Haney's been fighting a bunch of, Spanish and European fighters. Who else? Shakur. Shakur fought one dude that was black as well. What's his name? Regardless, irrelevant. But this is probably gonna be the best fighter Tank's ever faced. Everybody wanna say he's this, that, and the third. Me personally, I think Frank is a B fighter. He could be an A fighter, but we've never seen him. Well, against Michelle, that was probably his toughest opponent. And I think his last opponent, he was okay in as well, but Tank got abs, bro. Come on. The man has abs. We've seen Tank before. He looked in shape, but he probably had like Tupac. But this man has a six-pack, but this man got abs. I know I sound like I'm exaggerating it, but y'all gotta see where I'm coming from, bro. Go look at Frank's, go look at Tank's, all his other fights. His body transformation has never looked like that. This man looked like he's ready to knock something out. Frank, I don't know what you got going on, bro. You in trouble. I guess you guys can quote me on it here on my channel. I'm gonna say, first round, they're gonna fill each other out. The first round is gonna fill each other, is a fill out round, so they're not gonna be really hitting each other hard. It's more so seeing where each other's head at. Second round, I think once Tank feels his power and realizes what he's dealing with, then it's like, cause everybody's saying, well, why would they do that? They sport each other. What y'all need to realize is they didn't sport each other last week. They sport each other like probably years ago. You get what I'm saying? So they probably not the same fighters. You know what I mean? So you can't sit here going into this fight thinking, oh, they sport each other. They know each other. No. And I don't understand why people be stuck on sparring. Sparring is sparring, bro. And if y'all haven't noticed by now, when Tank is sparring, he's not going 100%. Like, he literally be talking crap to his opponents and whoever's on the outside of that ring. He'll literally, you can tell what Tank's working on. There'll be times where he's fighting a bigger opponent, he's working on his defense. You know, how he can take the shot or how he can slip, move, that, boom, boom, boom. The only time you ever see Tank probably turn it up is if somebody's talking shit, excuse my language, and then he goes in on you. Other than that, he's usually working on things that Calvin tell him to work on. He's not trying to out-thing him, you know what I'm saying? And then I wanted to talk on that Devin Haney footage that was leaked too. For all of you guys talking about, oh, leak the full video. Let's be real. It doesn't matter if the whole video is leaked. Devin Haney and his dad literally said that they hurt Tank. That's what was coming out of their mouth. They said they dominated Tank, they hurt Tank, Tank couldn't touch him, none of that. Those were words out of Devin Haney and Bill Haney's mouth. So if you dominated Tank, you did all this thing you said you did to Tank in sparring. If you dominated somebody, I don't care what you're telling me, there shouldn't be not one round in a fight where a person is doing that to you. So it's the fact that the reason why people's jumping on it is because you lied, bro. It's not because, oh, I basically what he's basically trying to say is I outlasted Tank. Woo, dude, the nigga just got off a flight. He was not even in shape. And we all know around that time, Tank was with Adrian Broner partying. So if a tired and out of shape Tank can do that to you, whatever rounds those were, let's be real. If he came in there in shape, you're in trouble. Like, dude, that was an out of shape Tank doing that to you, my guy. And these excuse people talking about, oh, he was 17 years old. I don't care. You 17, you was fighting pro Mexicans at 17. So what's your excuse? Tank was 20. From what I heard, you was fighting pro Mexican fighters in their late 20s and 30s. So you basically was been used to grown men. So that's why this narrative that they be trying to paint, and then you slow Haney fans don't comprehend. Stop. See me, I don't hate Devin Haney. I actually like him. I just don't like his dad. You do all of this, and you keep talking about all they do is talk with no fight. But that's what you guys are doing. Y'all make fun of Kenny Ellis and them. Y'all make fun of Kevin, calling them broke and this and that. But Tank makes more money than your son. So obviously they make more money than you. Stop counting people's pockets, because obviously you need Tank. Tank don't need you guys. Last time I checked, because you keep trying to use Tank name every time your fight coming up so you can promote your fight. I see your strategy, and the people who's interviewing you are not asking the correct questions. I wish I had the chance to interview you. I'd have you looking dumb on your channel, on any channel you want, because and I pull up video footage of you saying, "Oh, my son dominated Tank. Tank didn't win no round. I left with money." You might have left with money because Tank said, "I'm not continuing this." That doesn't mean you really won the fight. All that means is the man was tired and said, "I'm not going extra rounds. I'm not getting paid for it. I'm done. I did what I was gonna do." And Adrian Broner, you got mad at him for telling the truth. Adrian Broner actually was the only person that I felt like told the truth out of him or anybody else that's spoken about it. He said they came in the ring, Tank was dominating him, and then Devin Haney got the best of him at the end when Tank got tired, which was about right. And he said he got in the ring because he saw that Devin Haney was getting manhandled, which was true, which they showed in the footage. So he had no reason to lie. And the fact that you started getting mad at him, and that just basically shows you didn't want to get exposed. So that's my take on everything. You get what I'm saying? Y'all say whatever you want, feel however you feel. I said what I said is my opinion. Devin Haney's a great fighter. I don't hate on him. You get what I'm saying? I just think he can do without the lying and the extra cap. You're not that tough of a kid like you portraying to be. And I saw the difference from when you first came into boxing and now. You really do copy Tank's style, let's be real. Because I'm noticing a trend here. Y'all see how Tank is moving on, but y'all gotta realize Mayweather, whether anybody want to admit it or not, Mayweather made this man extra famous. Tank was known in the boxing world community coming up, but because of Mayweather's status and his fan base, it catapulted Tank. You was in that same position too. You didn't have to be signed with Tank and with Mayweather, but you could have easily stayed on the bandwagon until you got popular yourself. You chose to be macho and think you could just do all the shit on your own, right? That's what you did. And then the sad thing is, Mayweather Sr., y'all did him dirty the way y'all did that man. And then it's sad, he always had your back like that, but y'all did him dirty. I don't see him talking about y'all no more. He learned his lesson. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if you really feel like you don't need Tank or you don't need Mayweather, stop bringing up their name. Don't mention them. Try to do it on your own without mentioning their name. You guys are still not outselling any arena. I don't care what y'all telling me. That last fight was not sold out. It takes 16,000 seats. I even have a video on my channel showing proof that your fight wasn't sold out. So let's stop this narrative. Be boxing, you know what I'm saying? Just do boxing only, keep the blah, blah, blah to a minimum and be professionals. You get what I'm saying? And tell your dad to stay out your business. It's one thing for him to be a dad, but it's another, he's to be doing too much. And he just looks retarded at some time. Like when he was trying to push up on Ryan in I guess he had that little scuffle. He just looked dumb, bro. And the sad thing is they're trying to joke on Tank and them, but the Tank in the crew is actually the most mature one out of all of them. Tank don't be talking about nobody. He don't be trying to act like he's this big and bad dude. If you ever pay attention, Tank only says anything when you mention his name. If I'm wrong, comment in the comment section, tell me I'm wrong and give me proof. Other than that, you know I'm speaking facts. Look it up. Tank only responds whenever they mention his name or say something negative about him. Other than that, that man don't say nothing about nobody. Him, his camp, no, nothing. And the only time he mentions your name is if he's in an interview and they ask him a question about the other fighters. Tank don't sit there and go in the interview getting ready to talk about nobody. He don't even really like to mention their name. He's gone on record saying, I don't want to mention the person. He don't like talking about other fighters. He basically wants to focus on him, but because you guys are interviewing him, you ask him these questions, he's answering. But then y'all go in the comment section and said, oh, all he does is talking. He don't want to fight. He's picking, he's choosing. No, bro, like you got to understand the business of boxing. If you ever pay attention to what's going on, it's business. Mayweather changed the landscape for every fighter, bro. He noticed that he can make more money by himself and he capitalized off of it. And he showed everybody else after that next generation that they can do the same. And that's what's going on. Canelo's using the same tactic. I understand everybody want to see him fight Benavidez, but that's what he's on right now because he fought everybody they said they want him to fight. And now they want him to fight Benavidez. So he's like, oh man, y'all never gonna be satisfied, which I get. You know what I'm saying? As a boxing fan, I would love to see that fight too, but I get where he's coming from. And it's the same thing with Tank. I keep saying Tank this, Tank that, but if we really look at his resume is better than all these other guys' resumes, bro. Let's be real. The only big names on Devin Haney's resume is Lomachenko, Regis, which he's not bigger name than Lomachenko. It's Lomachenko, Regis, and I think, what's that guy name? That's how you know he's trash. The dude from Australia, I don't remember his name, whatever. Those are really the three names. And if we really want to be petty, Tank's fought more undefeated fighters. Look it up and tell me I'm wrong. He's fought more undefeated fighters. Shakur Stevenson, he's only fought, what is that guy's name? I can't believe I forgot. The black dude and Jojo Diaz. That's it. Adela Santos, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it. But then y'all want to sit there and say Tank ain't fighting nobody. But when he was about to fight Ryan Garcia, a whole bunch of people talking about 50-50. He washes him all of a sudden, oh, Ryan's not that good of a fighter. Man, stop this crap, bro. So if Ryan goes 12 rounds with Devin Haney, we'll see what time it is. Because Tank fought Cruz. We see what Pitbull Cruz is doing. He's a champion now. We see what Pitbull Cruz is doing, right? Leo Santa Cruz. How many belts he's had? Champion. Pedraza. He was undefeated. He held the belt. Tank beat him what? The youngest champion? Do we need to keep going, bro? Come on, man. I'm not going to do this. But anyways, that subscribe button, notification, hit it. Throw the comments in there. I want to hear your opinion. I like going back and forth with other people who knows about boxing. But the ones who don't know about boxing, get off my page. All right, I'm about to work out. One.